Hello, everybody. How you be? Super grateful to be here today. I have decided that today, being International Women's Day, is the day of us exploring actually something different. What if it's International Celebration Day? What if it is the day to explore and celebrate everything? You know, the earth has no separation of anything. The earth doesn't think you're good because you're female, bad because you're female. The earth doesn't think a man is good, a man is bad. Instead, the earth adores us just the way we are, has no points of views of our what we would consider mistakes or choices that we made that didn't work out. They're just 10-second choices. So I invite all of us today to really celebrate that now is the moment of our journey wherever you are and where you're going. You know, I travel around the world, as many of you guys know, and I've had the pleasure of meeting so many incredible people, different languages, different cultures, different religions, and different ways of being and doing things, whether it's at their business, whether it's home, whether it's their communion with their families, their communities. But one thing I found is no two of us is the same. I have the great pleasure of having twins, and my daughters are not the same. They started from one egg that split into two. Their beings are different. You know, they might look very similar, but they're different. So each of us is unique. Each of us can perceive things, we receive things differently. Each of us comes out with different ideas. So I know when we look at history, which, by the way, history means everything in the past before this moment, has not always been the way we would like it to be. There are moments in business where, yes, women have not been considered for positions because they're women. However, I would say that was yesterday's history. What are we going to create today that will become the futures? If we're willing to truly explore that, well, then we would know each of us makes a difference. Each of us is actually a key in this magical universe that we live in. You know, I just did a what's called the symphony group taster, and today's topic was communion with the earth. Because each of us sometimes forgets we are the drop, we are the ocean. As part of oneness, each of us allows the ocean to be what the ocean is. Now, if you're not willing to also lead, be willing to put effort into what is it you desire to create, it's very easy for that one drop to now be taken over by the direction the ocean's going. All it takes is one of us to go in one direction. That opens a new door. That opens the possibility for others to know they too can choose and go that direction. We don't have to sit, we don't have to wait for someone else to choose. We each have to be willing to be the ones that are going to choose for us. My girls are now 27 years old. One of them is about to graduate from medical school this year. The other one's in business and doing really well. And I think a lot of times, moms, we are so proud. We're so proud of our children. But a lot of what we do is we put our energy into everything that has to do with the family. What if that's okay? And in addition, what else can we add to our lives? What else can we be and do today? Because each of us, we know things no one else knows. You receive ideas, information that no one else can know. So what if, in addition to our amazing children in our lives, or staff within our businesses, what else can we add? Adding to our lives, adding to more wellness and well-being with our bodies, our businesses, but also our communion with the earth. One of the businesses that I get to play with every single day is called Global Wellness for All. Now, when I first created it, people thought I was crazy. What do you mean? It's like, no, each of us also has this global us. It's not just about the distance away from where you are. It includes your body. It includes your mental health. It includes your beauty. It includes your business, the business of your life, whether it's a corporation, a not-for-profit, you do things because you are a stay-at-home mom, all of that is part of the business of our lives. It's our relationships. It includes it. People in our families, our friends, our lovers, but also coworkers, people we work with, our clients. But also, we consider the awareness and consciousness as well. And with Global Wellness for All, we have one more pillar. It's the earth. Because so often we don't recognize so many sensations with our bodies is because the earth is whispering to you. It could be it's saying, hey, send me some energy. But it could also be showing you, hey, there's a lot going on here that could really use something different. And we each know right now we're in 2024. There's a lot going on around the world. Some people have an easier time getting out of bed than others. But I invite you, what if no matter what's going on outside your doors, didn't have to be what you chose? What if what someone else in your family is choosing is not what you have to choose? But you gotta start. It starts with you. And it starts from us pushing away the separation between men and women, your age, the younger, the more mature. Put all of that to the side and know that each of us is that drop and we are the ocean. So what are you going to choose today? What is that world you desire to be there tomorrow? What would you like to see available in the earth? What would you like to see going on with the oneness of all of us around the world? What if it was about putting your attention on that? Because what is light and expansive is what's true for us. What is heavy, condensed, is what is not true for us. But yet, from a very young age, we learn to focus all our energy to what's not working, to that heaviness that's there in the world. But what if you putting your energy on more lightness allows more lightness to take over that heaviness, but also doesn't have to take over nothing. You get to create your own direction of where that drop is going. So I invite each of us, what if now more than ever is not about waiting for someone to do for us, What if now's the moment to choose the world we would like to create? And what actions can you take every second to allow what you consider to be that dream become actualized and become reality? And it doesn't have to be, it comes from a leader in our government. We don't have to wait for them because most of them, they're not really there for statesmen. They're not there for us. They're there for themselves. But each of us can make that difference. I don't know what the stats are outside the US. Even though I travel all around the world, I've only searched in the US. Do you know majority of the businesses are owned by children and women? Isn't that funny? Yeah. Men are incredible. Women are incredible. Children are incredible. But each of us has to choose what we know and what we desire to create, and invite each of us to start opening that door to becoming the leaders of our own lives. Not everyone will choose it, and you don't have to, but the choice is there if you desire to. So I'm going to call it Happy International Celebration of You Day. And in May 22nd, we also have the International Being You Day. So I look forward to seeing you guys way before then, but also thank you for you. Thank you for everything that you're being today, because everything you've ever chosen is what brought us here today. And now, what are we going to choose to truly create the world we desire to have? See you soon. Bye, everyone.